Hey guys, it's your girl Mel coming to you real quick. Happy weekend. Guys, please excuse my voice. My throat is sore and so it makes me sound crazy. However, guys, you are looking at some amazing ingredients to make the best gluten-free carrot cake, and all the measurements and everything will be in the description box below. I think you will be very excited and very pleased with this recipe, and so I just want you guys to take a good look at all the ingredients. As you see, I just want to explain a little bit. Those are egg whites with the white cream of tartar. And for the gluten-free flour, you can utilize whichever one you like. Step number one is to take the egg whites with the cream of tartar and whip until stiff peaks form. The cream of tartar really assists in helping the egg whites really build up nice and thick and fluffy. And I have a cute little tip that I like to add, which is taking 1 to 2 tablespoons of the white sugar from the recipe, and I slowly add that into my egg whites as I am whipping the egg whites. It just really allows for the egg whites to come out nice and full and thick, glossy, and just really yummy. I mean, honestly, really yummy. This is a really great recipe to make easy meringue cookies as well. So yeah, I think you guys really love this. After I show you all the goodness in this bowl, we're going to go on to the next step, because clearly I'm having way too much fun whipping my egg whites. My egg whites clearly are not over whipped, which is a good thing. You don't want to over whip them, and you know when they're over whipped when the egg whites break apart and they start to look kind of curdled. You do not want that. You want this texture. You want this consistency, this beautiful consistency. Now we're going to move on to the egg yolks, and we're going to mix the brown sugar until it dissolves really well. Then we're going to add the white sugar and spices, the oil, and the vanilla. And in between each picture, you're going to mix in between. Also, that was freshly shredded organic carrots. That was raisins. And then we're going to separate our flour into half, and we're going to mix one half and then add the other half. Don't over mix it. Then we're going to take half of our egg whites and we're going to fold it very gently into our mixture. The egg whites are what is going to allow your cake to rise, and so you really want to be very gentle, and you do not want to overmix and overfold. I repeat, do not overfold. If you overfold, you will basically whip out or mix out all of the air that you took so much time building in your egg whites, and that will not allow for your cake to rise the way you want it to. And for all of us gluten-free lovers out there, as we know, gluten-free desserts and cakes don't always come out the best. But as a pastry chef and playing around with ingredients so much, I've really learned a foolproof way of having the best gluten-free cake. Nice, soft, fluffy, tender. You know, it's really yummy. So I'm adding in my second half, my last bit of the egg whites. And right before we got there, there was a few streaks of egg whites in the mix. And I want to let you know that that's what you want. You always want to keep in mind, as I stress this one more time, you do not want to overfold. And there's so many people who just think they have to overfold, and they kind of get mix crazy. They just get so mix happy, and they just got to keep mixing. All you're going to do is mix this, fold this until all of the white streaks are completely gone, and you're going to cut down the middle of the batter to make sure that you got the center really well, and also make sure that there's no clumps of egg white, because when you bake your cake, you do not want to bake egg whites that are not mixed, because then you'll see it in your cake. So we're going to move on to the next thing. These are my prepared pans. These are 2 9-inch pans that I take some parchment paper, butter, rubbed up just the bottom, not the sides, and then I dust it with some gluten-free flour until it's fully covered, because this will truly prevent your gluten-free cakes from sticking. And for all those who've baked gluten-free before, you know you do not want your cake to stick. I evenly pour in batter in both of the pans, and this recipe will yield you 2 9-inch cakes that will be about 1.5 inches thick. Or if you want to just use an 8-inch pan, it'll give you about a 4-inch 8-inch cake. And then here's basically just some of the process. I didn't show pictures of the buttercream and all of that. I will do a separate video, but this is the beginning of my decoration. I candied some carrots and I created a white chocolate glaze to go over top of my negi cake, along with these beautiful thin white chocolate, almost like paper. And I will show you how to do that in another video, but I just want to show you some of the pictures of the process. And if you can look a little closer, you actually see the vanilla bean specks. I absolutely love vanilla bean. It is yum-alicious. So yeah, here's the finished product, guys. This is what it looks like. It turned out beautiful, and it is truly delicious. I actually made one for my household just because we wanted some cake, and honestly, gluten-free, the way I do it, really ends up being a healthier choice. So if you are interested in looking into ordering some of my in-house ground gluten-free flour, definitely hit me up in the comments below, or you can follow me on Instagram at ItsMelanisLyfe. And yeah, other than that, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you really enjoyed this video, share this with your friends. If you really want to learn how to bake gluten-free, I really have some really good tips that I can share with you guys, because I've been doing it now for about 6, almost 7 years, and I've been a pastry chef for 11. So yeah. All right, guys, just a few pictures of the recent cakes that I had to do for an event. But I love you guys. I really appreciate you guys. And yeah, be blessed, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.